leadership and confidence, new friends on the farm, and Would You Rather Halloween edition. Good morning, Jackets. I'm Taylor Green. Welcome back to the Stinger on Air. Did you know self-esteem first begins to grow between ages 4 and 11 as children develop and gain some sense of independence? Confidence is an essential part of leadership, and leadership is an essential part of success. Michael Escamilla has more.
Leadership, the ability of an individual to influence or guide others. We find many leaders among our student body. Student body president Tanner Sellers tells us why he believes he is a leader.
I think definitely through the clubs that BHS offers and also through being a part of the sports teams.
Sellers says that there are opportunities to stand out as a leader everywhere.
Beta Club, Student Council, National Honor Society, you're able to work with others to help lead them or help lead the school in the right direction.
There are many traits that good leaders have. Sellers believes confidence is important.
I think a big role in being a leader is having confidence in yourself, because a leader can teach, they can be a coach, they can mentor others, but really they can't do none of that unless they have confidence in themselves.
From student government to JRFTC to clubs and organizations, students step up daily to lead, and while we may not be in an official position of leadership, we all possess some of the qualities of leadership. It is up to each individual to become a leader. I'm Michael Escamilla for Stinger on Air.
Thanks, Michael. The annual BHS ring ceremony was held Tuesday night. Juniors were presented their rings and encouraged by Principal Michael Belk, told the juniors that the ring would always be a reminder of where they came from. After the ceremony, students showed off their bling to family and posed for photos taken by proud parents. Miss Pasapenko's Ag class was given 4 new members this week. The Piglets will provide Ag members with unique, real-world experience of taking care of and raising the animals. The pigs will be cared for by Morgan Watford, Caitlin Willie, and Casey Cato. 25 FFA members traveled to Columbia for the FFA State Fair Tuesday. Once entering the fair, they found their way to the petting zoo where they saw a variety of animals, including camels, llamas, goats, many cows, donkeys, and ponies. After that, they attended the tractor pull where the group heard many FFA leaders speak about the event and the meaning of the FFA State Fair.
This week, make sure you're paying attention.
You won't want to miss anything important, would you?
It's time for Jacket Culture.
Next Friday, the Buford Elementary students are coming to the high school to trick-or-treat.
Make sure to be a good role model for them and make them feel welcome.
ACTs are next Wednesday and PSATs are next Thursday.
Don't forget to come prepared.
And get plenty of rest.
Also, recovery starts Monday, so be productive and show up if needed.
Veterans Day is quickly approaching, and in the library there are a couple of forms to fill out to help us recognize our veterans and others in service.
If you know any people that were in service or are in service, please take the time to fill out these forms and turn them into Sergeant Marcano or in the office.
Speaking of Veterans Day, our Veterans Day ceremony is November 9th at 9 a.m. If you know any veterans, please invite them to our ceremony.
Did you spot Mr. Collier in this video? Let us know in the comments below. That's it for this week's Jacket Culture with E.G.
And Michaela.
Beware! No one goes there!
BufordStinger.com is buzzing with new content. Be sure to check out our newest features about the modern student and the history of Powder Puff by Lainey Coffin. Have you heard of the Am I the Jerk podcast written by Tabitha Thompson and Michaela Oakley? Do you want your story to be featured? If so, be sure to click on the Contact Us tab and click Are You the Jerk form, submit your story, and maybe you'll be featured on the Am I the Jerk podcast. Turning to sports, the varsity girls volleyball team faced off against Andrews High School Wednesday for the first round of the playoffs. The girls killed the competition, winning 3-0. They played the Timberland Lady Wolves Monday at the High for round 2. The JV girls finished their season last week with an impressive record of 12-1 for region games. Way to go, girls! In other Jacket sports, senior football player Ricky McKinnon was named Tri-County Coach's Defensive Lineman of the Week. Good job, Ricky! The girls golf program hosted the South Carolina High School League's 2A Girls Golf State Championship on Monday and Tuesday. Brayley Stroud shot for a total of 223, followed by Danny Rogers Hudson with 237, Allie Henson with 243, Madeline Smith with 259, and Savannah Herndon with 266. Good job, girls. Halloween is the second largest holiday in the U.S., and out of all of the Halloween creatures, vampires are the most popular. But what would you rather be? Coming up after Bill.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Taylor. Good morning, Jackets. Hope everybody's doing well here this morning. Want to start off, as always, with Jacket Pride. Remember, personal responsibility, respect, integrity, dedication, and excellence. Want to first give a shout out to Miss Johnson, Miss Whelan, Dr. Marshall, and Miss Jacob for finding what you're looking for and recognizing this group of Jackets this morning. We appreciate you. Keep it up. All right, want to recognize Fabrizio Fuentes, Christina Cox, True Carnes, Elijah Waters, Nick Johnson, Avery Stacks, Alyssa Hartley, Gary Merrill, Cheyenne Cannon, and Tristan Horton. Great job. Way to show that Jacket Pride. Y'all come up during your own time today, get your shout out, your Cersei. And then also Fabrizio, you are our t-shirt winner for this week. Thank y'all so much for showing that Jacket Pride. Keep it up. All right, looking ahead to next week. Remember, recovery is the last week of each month. Remember, Miss Jenkins, our attendance clerk, is getting all that information out to the folks that this is relevant for. Be sure that you are seeing Miss Jenkins to pay for your $20 fee for recovery, and be sure that you are staying the opportunities that exist this next week. All right? Also looking ahead, our 12th graders will be taking the ACT, those that chose to retake that on Wednesday the 25th. Always do your best. Remember, opportunity to show college readiness, knock it out of the park. I know you'll do great. All right, and then realize our Halloween Spirit Week is coming up next week. Really excited about that chance, but also keeping that focus as we always talk about, and then also being mindful that to stay in dress code and no face coverings, and have a great time with that as we maintain that balance of fun and focus. All right, last thing I want to mention is the second grading period for the fall semester. The last day of the second grading period is Wednesday, October 25th. And with that comes the halfway point of our fall semester. Y'all, it's going by fast, as I always say. With that, take advantage of the opportunity to reflect. Have a quote from Margaret Wheatley, who said, "Without reflection, we go blindly on our way, creating more unintended consequences and failing to achieve anything useful." Be mindful of taking the opportunity to reflect. Where have we been? What's worked? What hasn't? And grow because of it. That's all that growth mindset means, is we're working to be better tomorrow because of today. Take advantage of the opportunity to start strong as we enter in the second half of this fall semester, and I know we'll do great things. Remember, believe in the power of you, believe in the power of us. With that said, hope everybody has a wonderful and safe day and a great weekend when the time comes. Go Jackets.
Killer clowns, zombies, and spooky graveyards. We took these would you rather questions to the street.
It's October, one of the best months of the year. With Halloween right around the corner, we decided to go out and ask Buford some fun Halloween would you rather questions. Would you rather be alone in a haunted house or alone in a graveyard?
A graveyard.
Alone in a haunted house.
Why?
Because I'm lonely.
Because my car, I can run, I'm not going to trip. I can just get on right up out of there.
Alone in the graveyard.
Why?
Everyone there are already dead.
What if they try to make you dead too?
Eh.
Would you rather be chased by zombies or killer clowns?
Probably a zombie.
Why?
Because they're slow. They're dumb.
What if they eat you?
I'll eat them back. I don't know. Zombies.
Why?
They're slow, dumb, and you can just blow them all up.
I think killer clowns.
Killer clowns.
Why?
Because if you're getting chased by a killer clown, you can just turn into one of them and chase people.
Would you rather be a werewolf or a vampire?
Vampire.
Why?
They're just cooler, I guess.
A vampire.
Why?
Because I like staying up at night.
Would you rather be a werewolf or a vampire?
I think a werewolf.
Why? Oh. I think he already is.
I think that's why.
Okay, thank you. I'd rather be a vampire than a werewolf. I mean, Howling at the Moon sounds fun, but I don't want to go through that transformation. Anyways, that's all for this week's Stinger on the Street with Caitlin Newton and Riley Beckham.
Thanks, Caitlin. That wraps up today's edition of Stinger on Air. We're in need of sponsors, so if you like what we do here and want to become a Stinger supporter, check out our website at BufordStinger.com. You can also support us by checking our Amazon wishlist by clicking on the wishlist tab on BufordStinger.com. The list contains many of the items we need for our program. Don't forget to like this video and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Until next week, I'm Taylor Green for Stinger on Air.